art friends, Miss Carrie here, and I'm excited to do a project with one of my favorite things, crayons. I have buckets and buckets of crayons in my art room, and I love to spread them out and use all the crayons to do drawings with my art students sometimes. It's lots of fun to use your imagination with crayons. So we're going to make a crayon art project today, and we're not just going to draw with our crayons, but we're going to draw the crayons themselves, but we're going to turn them into special little characters. The reason why we're doing this is because there is a great book that I love reading to my art students called The Day the Crayons Quit by Daywalt, and it's one of my favorite art books to read with my art students. I hope you enjoy this book, and then I can't wait to show you the project. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any other crayons. All year long, I work myself out, coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I'm neither. I'm beige and I'm proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. Duncan. Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know elephants are gray, but that is a lot of space to color in all by myself. I don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time I'm the same color as the page you're using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty space between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. Poor little guy. Look, he's right there. Hi, Duncan. I hate to be used to draw the outline of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in all the other colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I'm writing is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we're no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon has already talked to you, that big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I'm clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Aren't you glad I'm here? Ha 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 ha! Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year and the year before that and before that. I have really enjoyed all of those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. Look how little he is. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Hey, Duncan. It's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and I'm too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color, and of course he wanted his crayons to be happy, and that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring and an A+ for creativity. For today's project, we're going to use all the colors of the rainbow, and my favorite projects are the ones where we get to use every single color, so I'm really excited about this one. We read about super cute little crayons all complaining about how hard it was to do all the drawings. So we're going to create our own little crayon characters to color in and to decorate. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to make 3 crayon friends. And you start by drawing 2 tall lines next to each other. This is going to be our crayon's body. At the bottom of the body, we're going to do a little smile shape. See how it's just a little bit curved on the bottom? And then on the top, we're going to do another little smile shape. And that forms the crayon's body. Then we have to give the crayon its little pointed hat. So we're going to make something that kind of looks like a triangle on the top, but it's a little bit different, and let me show you why. We're going to start by stretching a line up in that direction and stretching another line up and the other direction. So they're all pointed inwards. And then we have to put the tip of the crayon. A nice sharp pointy crayon is one of my favorite things. So we're gonna make a nice sharp point. I'm gonna do just a little line there to make it look even more crayon-like. All right, we have our crayon, but our crayon is naked, just like Peach Crayon in our story. So we're gonna give our crayon some clothes. I'm gonna do another little smile line right there. That's for the top of the wrapper. The bottom of the wrapper is right here. And we're gonna put just a few decorations on our crayon. You know how some crayon wrappers have a little zigzag or some type of little decoration that goes across the top and bottom? That's what we're adding. So I'm gonna make little zigzags on this crayon and then color it in. So I'm using a Sharpie marker, and that's a permanent black marker. So you always have to get your parents' permission when you're gonna use permanent markers. But when I'm doing art projects, I like to outline with a permanent marker because then you can paint on top of it and the marker won't go anywhere. It won't run or it won't spread out. It'll still keep its shape and look nice. All right, now we have to bring our crayon to life. So I'm gonna give him a cute little smiley face. There's one eye, there's another eye. This one's a happy one, so we're gonna give him a cute little happy face, and let's do two little eyebrows. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. All right, let's do two more things. We're gonna add arms and legs. I think our crayons are all gonna hold hands. So I'm gonna stretch an arm out that way and stretch an arm out this way. And just do little scribbles for his fingers. And then let's just give two little sticks with teeny tiny feet for his legs. I love him, he's so super cute. All right, so that is our first crayon. We're gonna make a couple of others, but let's go ahead and color this one in. I think this crayon should probably be, what color? Let's see. How about red? We'll do a red crayon. So for the wrapper, I'm going to use a red crayon to color my red crayon. And then for the waxy part of the crayon, I'm going to use a red washable marker. And I will show you why I'm going to do that in just a minute. I think I even want to write the color. So R-E-D. I'll write the color on the side of the crayon. And then I'm going to add some red marker to the waxy part of the crayon. And then switch to my red crayon to color in the wrapper. Now, why am I doing this? That's a good question. I'm using a red crayon for the wrapper because I want the wrapper to be just a little bit lighter in color than the waxy part of the crayon. I want them to be two different shades of red. So that's why I'm using two different things to color. So I've colored it all in, and just to make the marker look even more beautiful, I'm going to take some water and a paintbrush, and I'm going to paint over my marker area with just clear water. So just take a little bowl of water, you don't need a lot. And when you paint on top of your washable markers, it makes it blend in and just kind of look extra beautiful. So I like doing that when I'm working with my washable markers. And see how this color is just a little bit lighter than this color? This is a lighter value, and this is a darker value. All right, little red looks super cute. We need him to have a couple of friends. So how about we start with another crayon? Red's friend is gonna be over on the right side. So we start with our two lines. There's our little smile shape for the bottom and our smile shape for the top. Now we have to give him his little hat. So we do our two lines. That's a diagonal line that's pointing up towards the top. And then we put our crayon top on. Good. All right, he's naked. We gotta give him some clothes. So there's the top of his wrapper. There's the bottom of his wrapper. And now we can decorate him. Should we make this crayon have a different decoration than the others? I think that might be fun if they all had their own decoration. So since this one had a little zigzag pointy shape, maybe this one will have a curvy shape. Like that. All right, and I'm going to color in that little curvy shape on the wrapper. Okay, he needs a little face too. There's an eye, there's another eye. Maybe this one is kind of mischievous. We're going to make this one kind of have a little smirk. Like that. He's up to something. He looks like he might get himself into trouble, I'm not sure. But he's still happy to be there, so he's going to be holding Red's hand. And then give him his two little feet. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, green needs to have the same thing happen. So I'm going to start with my green marker, and I'm going to write the letters G, R, E, E, N. And then I'm going to color in the top. And you see when I'm using the water to smooth out the magic marker, I really don't have to color in every little tiny part. You can leave some empty. And if you want to, you can choose different colored crayons and add different colors. You don't have to do the same colors as I do. You can pick your favorite crayons. My favorite crayon when I used crayons as a kid was the color Periwinkle. I think I liked the color and I liked the name. I thought it had a really fun name, Periwinkle, which is kind of this color. It's a very pretty blue. All right, so I'm using my water and I'm smoothing out that marker color on the top and on the bottom. Okay, we're ready for one more friend over here. Let's see. I'm not sure which color I want to use. I'll think about it while I'm drawing him. All right, so we've got our two lines. Oh, gotta make him a little taller. There we go. All right, you do the bottom and then do the smile shape for the top. And now we have to build his little hat. So do your two little diagonal lines and then the top of the crayon. See how it kind of looks like a triangle that has a little piece cut off the top? All right, we've got our naked crayon. We have to give him clothes. So let's draw the little smile shape for the top of the wrapper, a smile shape for the bottom of the wrapper, and now we have to decide what shape we're going to make. What if we did a dashed line? So it's little rectangles that are all in a line. Okay, now we have to give him a face. Let's see, let's give him some eyes. We're gonna make this one have a nice big smile. Maybe his eyebrows are a little bit higher. That kind of makes him look like he's going, yay! So I like him looking like that. Okay, so now we have to give him arms and legs. So let's give his arm over here to make it look like they're holding hands. And then we're going to do 2 little sticks and 2 tiny feet. We're ready to color him in. I think he's so happy that maybe this needs to be the color yellow. So I'm going to write yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. I'm going to color in the top with marker. And then the wrapper, I'm going to color in with my yellow crayon. What a happy little group of friends we have. All right, the last thing I'm going to do with this one is take my water on my paintbrush and smooth out that magic marker color, the washable marker color. And our happy friends look so cute together. Once you have your crayon friends all together, you can do all sorts of designs and shapes and your favorite things to color. So we might have all sorts of doodles. We might have some hearts that we can add all around them with different crayons, maybe some stars. Let's get some blue in here. We could do some clouds. Some flowers. So you can do all sorts of shapes. Do you remember at the end of the story, Duncan made all sorts of shapes with different fun colors. And remember, he used crazy colors for things. He used his imagination. So you can use all sorts of colors to fill up the rest of your drawing. You could even do like a rainbow or something fun to fill up your whole page. So this is kind of a fun project just to keep working on. Once you have your little crayon people, you can keep adding to it until you fill up the whole page. I think that would be a really fun thing to set out to do on a day where you could leave the project out for the whole day. Okay, I hope you have fun drawing your happy little crayon characters. They turned out so cute. They look like they're going to have a good time. Enjoy coloring your crayon people, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me.